Hi. Um, I am about to color my hair because if you can tell, it's grown. I'm calling this my Sinead O'Connor phase. Um, um, yeah, it's all grown like that. I'm not gonna get too excited because I had I paused doing chemo. I did two. I have two left. Um, so I'm assuming my hair will um, fall out again. But I didn't lose all my hair. I only lost like little spots here and there. So I think this next time I'm not probably going to shave my head like I did last time. I didn't know. I thought my hair was gonna all fall out, but it didn't. So yeah, this is my growth. Um, it started growing in, I want to say, January. I stopped. My last treatment was in November, beginning of November. Um, and I noticed it started growing in like the beginning of January, maybe at the end of December. But I was just so mentally fried. I wasn't really paying attention around Christmas time. But it was real noticeable in January. The only thing about that is, and it was really weird. I had only like half of my hair was growing. I had like parts of it was growing, and then the other part, half of it was not. Like it was stuck to, not stuck to my head, but it stayed where I shaved it, like close to the scalp. Um, and when it grew, everything was white. Like everything was this color. I hope you can tell. Everything was like that color. And when I shaved my head, um, like I wasn't all gray. I have gray hair, but I wasn't all gray. And it was like, I knew that it could affect your hair, but I didn't expect for it to all be white. So, because it looked like I was scared all the time and it started growing to a certain point, like my hair was just like, the parts that were growing just kind of stood up like, bleh. Um, so I figured I was going to try and shape it back down and start all over and see if I made an impact, and it did. And it all started growing this time, and I've got some color. Um, so, why? I don't know. But, okay. So, I'm going to color my hair. I'm going to do my, this is a shampoo. Not shampoo, but it's a hair dye shampoo. You put it on, and then you let it sit there for like 15 minutes or something like that. Longer if you want. It's gentle on the hair. It does cover grays. Um, let me. Okay, I don't have the box for this, but I do have one that has a box. So let me get the box. Hold on. So this is a different one. This is a brown. This is a red. Um, I got these on Amazon. Hair dye shampoo. Hair color, hair care, hair nourishment. It says, please keep your hair dry before use. Then push the button until the overflow of shampoo. It comes out kind of like a look. I don't want to say shampoo. I'll show you. For gloves first and mix the shampoo evenly on your hands till the shampoo got got a bit foam. Good English. Massage the hair gently from root to tip until the lather is formed. Massage and keep it on the hair. Keep it on here about 5 to 10 minutes. Rinse off your hair with clean water every 15, every 10 to 15 days. Use for more lasting hair effect. So I don't usually do that. I just put it in a bowl and then put it on my head, and then I kind of rub it in. Um, it's just fine. It, it, it's fine. You don't have to. I think I did the first time I did it like that, where I rubbed it in my hands on the glove and then put it on. Don't necessarily have to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in a bowl, and then I'm gonna put it on. Whoops, with a brush. With a brush because yeah, it just gives me more control. Even when I had my longer hair, which wasn't long, I still like to use a brush. I'm used to using a brush. My hands, it can get on my scalp and stuff, and I want to be especially careful of that because I don't have things right now to cover any goop ups of it getting on my skin. So I'm gonna be very extreme with this, and um, I think when it comes to my scalp, I'm gonna put something down so it doesn't go on my scalp, like my forehead. Because, like I said, I don't have any way to cover it unless I have a wig on. My roommate is home. I meant to do this earlier when he wasn't, but I've been kind of lazy, so I didn't. And now it's long enough where once I color it, I'll go out without a wig on. I don't really care. Um, like I usually have a mohawk, so the sides of my hair are always like this short. This part just isn't. So I'm used to having like everything around short, just not this. And like I said, it's long enough now where I feel like I just look like Sinead O'Connor, and um, I won't be as like self-conscious. So I do have some news. Like I'm not. I haven't gone back to treatment yet. It's now February. Um, so fun. Let me just tell you, this place that I go to, they haven't called once to see where I am or why I haven't returned. Like I didn't tell them I was going to be taking a break. So that's kind of fucked up. So I'm going to take this bowl, and so you just kind of see. I hurt my hands, so I don't want to use that too much. The side of my hand is hurt. Hold on here. And it smells like box dye. Because my hair is so short, I'm just gonna use, like, I don't know if I can shove it, a small amount right now. If I need more, I'll mix more. Yeah, so this place, I'm gonna mix it together, has not called to see where I am, if I'm okay, if I'm coming back. Yeah, do a little bit more. Just like one more pump. Which is weird. You know, it's, I know they have a lot of clients. It was kind of disturbing, to be honest with you. But it falls right on in line with how I feel I've been treated as a patient there. I've been forgotten about it, so it's not all that surprising, I guess. This is the red, right? Yeah. Okay. Because it looks brown. Well, it wasn't what my news was. My news is, I guess we're going to be moving at some point this year. I think our lease is up in July, I think. Alright, now comes the fun part. Because my hair is so short, I don't want this to be runny down my face. So, it's the first time I've colored my hair since I started chemo. So let's see how this goes. And I do want to keep this white stripe. I kind of like it. Everything else, I don't. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, so we're gonna be moving. And we're gonna be moving in with my roommate's cousin. See how it foams? That's why I'm like, I don't necessarily need to do that step where I do this with my hands. It does it naturally. Yeah, so I'm gonna be moving in with his cousin, who I like. She currently has a roommate, and she doesn't know if the roommate is going to be moving with us. I need to be looking in my mirror over here. So, they want to get a 3-bedroom. But in case the roommate doesn't come with her, we'll have a spare bedroom. And she wants to use that as an office and / a recording space for me, which would be nice. Because right now, I don't have much of a place. It's like it's my dining room. And like when he's home, I can't really record. So it might be helpful. And depending on the layout of the, it's going to be an apartment. I might even be able to do lives if somebody else is home. Because if it's, I'm trying to see, you know, if I have enough quietness and privacy, because I just started going on TikTok more, and I can go live. I don't know how. You're supposed to have, I think, 1,000 followers. I think, and I don't know how I can go on, but I have like, when I get, it was after the ban happened for a day, and then a few days after we got to go back, I got this notice saying I could go live. I'm like, that's gotta be a glitch. No, I can, I put in my info to get paid if I go live, like battles or whatever, or people send me gifts. So I can do it, I just haven't yet. Like, it's kind of intimidating on there. It doesn't have to be, but it just is. Only because I haven't done it yet. Like, I've gone on YouTube Live before. I don't know what I'm doing over here. Hold on. So, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know how, but I can. Maybe it's because of the type of account I have. See, now I made too much, I think. Didn't need that extra squirt. But, oh well. Yeah, so I think we have to move in a few months. Like I said, it's February. Have a few months left. So let me finish this because I need to get close up because I'm pretty much blind. So, I'll be back. Okay, so I think I got it all without getting it too much onto my skin. Let's see. Turn around. Now I will do the stuff very carefully where I don't want to put it. Yeah, so if we can all get along and live together, you know, it's so hard right now, money-wise, to, especially here in Vegas, and we live in a nice part of Vegas, and we want to continue living in a nice part of Vegas. It's not cheap. Yeah. We want to stay on the side of town that we currently are at. I don't know where his cousin lives. Never been to her place. But she works right down the street from where we kind of live. And where he works, they're opening up a new location. They're building a new location. And it's right on the same street that she works on. So we kind of want to all live around that area. He doesn't have a car. He rides his bike to work. Where we are right now, it's like one block, one really long block, but one block. And I think where they've gone to a couple places and looked, it's about the same currently where he's been looking at. So, yeah. I hate moving. I mean, nobody likes moving, but the act of moving, the packing, the moving, the unpacking, nobody likes that. But I've been in this apartment for about 20 years. I'm ready for a new carpet, new whatever. Yeah. So while it sucks moving, in the end, I think it would be really, it's time, you know. My only thing is I want to have a gym in the complex and a pool, which living in Vegas, 99% of the apartment complexes have pools. And living in the nicer area, most of them all have some sort of a gym. So, yeah. I'm not really working right now because of the cancer, so any kind of help financially is appreciated and will definitely, everyone can benefit from it. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna let this sit on my head for a while and I'll come back and show you the end. I kind of feel like I look like Halsey. I mean, I don't look like Halsey, but the hairstyle. It's been about an hour. And let me go wash this off. And I'll come back and show you what it looks like. That is the only thing about this hair color. It looks really intense red. and then it washes out. But I do like the color. Huh, came out good. I really do wish it would keep that color. But you know, I'm a manic panic kind of color person. I do have some crazy color, like intense red. I just didn't want to do it right now. I wanted to not waste that on hair that will probably fall back out. Um, so not bad. And I left it on for about an hour. So not bad.